If you ask me, there's one secret to binary options wins that not only nobody tells you, but people try to hide it from you, okay? And I'm gonna give you an example just right now. I'm actually into sports betting, not that much, but I am into sports betting. I'm not gonna mention what company, but I like to actually gamble, like when I'm watching a soccer game or a football game. And what I do is that I put some money into it to make it spicy, Now, what are the chances for me to win? Super low, right? Unless of course, I'm betting towards a team that never loses, which is kind of not normal, but it's kind of easy just to guess what team is going to win. For instance, Real Madrid, or in the Super Bowl, or in the NBA. It's super easy to identify which are the winner teams and just put money into it. Now, every time I actually bet on a team, for instance, in Real Madrid, I always get like around 10 to 20% return on every single bet that I win. But if I lose 100% of my bet. Does that make sense? This is because the actual bet houses, they already know that it's super easy to identify the winners. But it's really, really hard to identify which are going to be those bets that are going to go against the majority of people. For instance, a very small team wins a very big team, then the payout is sometimes even 200, 300% in return. So if you bet $25, you get $75 in return, right? Why am I putting this example? Because binary options is considered gambling for some people. Because they actually see it just like this, like a soccer game. So they see, okay, so Euro is going high because Euro is cool, right? It's in Europe, right? And then they bet on it because that's what they do. They bet and then they end up losing money, right? They don't understand it. That's why they call it gambling. But when it comes to binary options, the secret of binary options wins is that we have a precious tool called TradingView charts. What is it that they do? They help you analyze. They allow you to use some indicators to analyze the market and get some better return. Just imagine this. If you place one trade per day, if you deposit, let's say, $5,000 into your trading account, you place one trade per day of $500. You win 3 days in a row, you make around $400 per winning trade. So that brings us to $1,200 per week, right? You don't need to place 20, 50 trades. It's just one. Does that make sense? And I'm not saying you should place just one trade. I'm just showing you the potential behind like gambling towards or versus binary options. And some people actually do think that binary options is just a matter of 50-50, right? You're going to win 50%, you're going to lose 50% of your trades. But that's not the case, at least not if you follow the strategies that I gave you. With a simple strategy that you manage wrong, because if you manage it wrong, you're going to get at least 70% profit or 70% accuracy. Only with that, you're able to double up your account within a couple of months, or I think it's 5 weeks, only with a 70% accuracy. But the strategies that I teach you, I try to give you methods so that you can make it 80 to 90% accurate. Okay? So this isn't gambling. This is the secret that nobody tells you out there. And for some reason, I don't know, but there are so many videos out there where they just show you how they win money, but they don't show you the mistakes they make. And I show you everything, the mistakes I make and how I end up making money. And the mistakes I make sometimes are even inevitable sometimes, because at the end of the day, you follow all the instructions and all the strategy settings, but you end up losing the money, right? So this is the secret, the analysis and these strategies. If there was one way to identify how to, or if a team is going to win, is going to defeat the other one, imagine how much money you could make in gambling. But this is not gambling. You have this extra plus. Not only the payout is bigger, but you have also the strategies that allow you to identify the movements. There is no technical analysis in soccer, football, or baseball or basketball, but there is in binary options. Okay? So use this secret to your advantage, and trust me, you're going to be doing good. So I'll see you in the next lesson.